is there not a concern to be had about not being able to get a job through
I
flight
think
training?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And but that's a good thing
Mhm.
because if you're that worried about it, what are you going to do about it?
Mhm.
You're going to try harder, right?
True, true.
So one of my favorite quotes is, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great."
Mm,
And that means you got to go after it.
mhm,
And there are two types of pilots.
mhm.
There's the one type of pilot. I think Zane Biggs he did a podcast a
I
bit
remember him.
ago.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy that had no insecurity that he was going to make it.
Mm,
And then there's others that are a little worried about it, and hopefully that makes them pull themselves up by the bootstraps. Truly,
it
it's
is.
sink or swim.
Yeah.
And that's why I talked about in my last podcast. You have to interact. You have to
Mm,
learn to deal with everybody. All those leadership qualities I talked about, you got to have that.
mhm.
Yeah. It's like standing on the cliff on a lake and you can't swim.
Yeah.
You just throw yourself off,
Yeah. And
you
figure it
know,
out.
and you get in the water and it's like, okay, I have to swim now because there's the shore and I have to
Exactly.
get there.
Why do you think people don't do well or maybe would flunk out or not get to the job they need to get to?
There's a lot of factors. I
Mhm,
think what's going on in your life is really important. There could be marital problems or problems with kids, and they just know that they can't commit enough time to be
mhm,
successful. There are people that get into the industry and it's not for them.
mhm,
They don't like it. They want to
mhm,
do something else. They don't like being away from home. They never really knew what it was like to not be at home as
mhm,
much. A
mhm.
lot of factors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha. And then, but then the people who tend to not worry about those factors, it's maybe more of a decision than anything. I guess it sounds like.
Yeah. A
Okay, so
decision to succeed.
yeah,
Yeah.